Hello viewers, in this presentation we discuss about the continuity of a function. Through this video we will be able to know what is continuity of a function, what do you mean by continuity of a function, and how to identify a continuous function. A function y is equal to fx is said to be continuous at x is equal to a if it possesses a limit as x tends to the point a, that is x tends to a, in the domain and the limit value is equal to the value of the function at x is equal to a. In other words, a function y is equal to fx is said to be continuous at x is equal to a if the function satisfies the following conditions. Condition 1, limit value of the function fx exists and finite when x tends to a. Condition 2, fa exists and finite, that is value of the function at x is equal to a is exist and finite. And condition number 3, if the limit value is equal to the functional value at x is equal to a. Now let us take an example where in figure 1 we draw the graph of a function like this, and suddenly it falls down and goes. Say this is the graph of the function y is equal to fx, and in figure another function y is equal to fx is drawn where the graph is a smooth curve. Now in figure 1 the graph has been suddenly fall down because when x tends to a, the value of y suddenly falls down from b to b1. So in figure 1 the function y is equal to fx is discontinuous at x is equal to a because every small change in the value of x at point a brings down the value of y from b to b dash. But in figure 2 the function y is equal to fx is continuous at x is equal to a because the graph of this function is a smooth curve, and here when the value of x tends to a, then value of y tends to b. That is, as the variable x tends to a from either side, y tends to the value b. That is, the limit value of the function fx is b when x tends to a. Thus, a function is continuous in a particular interval if the graph of the function can be drawn for said interval without lifting the pen or pencil from the paper where the graph is drawn. In such a situation, a function y is equal to fx satisfies the following three conditions. Those already we have mentioned in earlier slide, that is condition number 1, limit of the function fx exists and finite when x tends to a. Condition 2, value of the function exists and finite at x is equal to a, and limit value and functional value both are same at x is equal to a, and here the function of figure 1 is a discontinuous function and function of the figure 2 is a continuous function. Example 1. Test whether the function y is equal to fx is equal to x square minus twice x plus 1 divided by x minus 1 is continuous at point x equal to 0 or not. Solution. Condition number 1. We calculate the limit value of the function y or fx at x tends to 0. Here we put the value of y, that is 2 square minus twice x plus 1 divided by x minus 1. Now the numerator can be written as 2 square minus 2 into x into 1 plus 1 square, and denominator is the same, that is x minus 1, but the numerator is 1 minus x minus 1 whole square and denominator is x minus 1. By cancelling the value of 1 of the x minus 1, we get limit of x minus 1 when x tends to 0. Here we put the value of x as 0, so 0 minus 1 equal to minus 1. Condition number 2. The value of the function at x is equal to 0. Here simply we put the value of x. So in place of x we write 0. So we get 0 square minus 2 into 0 plus 1 divided by 0 minus 1, and that is equal to 1 by minus 1, and that is equal to minus 1. Condition number 3. Limit value of the function y equal to functional value at x equal to 0 is found minus 1, both are same. So this function is continuous at point x is equal to 0. Example number 2. So whether the function is continuous or not when fx is equal to x plus 1 for x less than 1, fx is equal to 0 when x is equal to 1, and fx equal to x minus 1 if x is greater than 1. Solution. Left hand limit, which determine this portion of function, that is fx is equal to x plus 1 if x less than 1. So limit of fx when x tends to 1 negative, that is equal to x, that is equal to limit of x plus 1 when x tends to 1 from negative side. Here we put the value of x is a 1, so 1 plus 1 equal to 2. The right hand limit, which is determined by this portion of the function, that is fx is equal to x minus 1 if x greater than 1. Here limit of fx when x tends to 0 from positive side equal to limit of x minus 1 when x tends to 1 from positive side is equal to 1 minus 1 equal to 0. Again, the value of the function fx at x equal to 1 is f1 equal to 0, which is indicated by this portion of the function, that is fx equal to 0 if x equal to 1. Here left hand limit equal to 2 and right hand limit is equal to 0, but left hand limit is not equal to right hand limit. So limit fx when x tends to 1 does not exist. So this function is not continuous at a point x is equal to 1. Example number 3. So the following function is continuous at x is equal to 0, where fx is equal to x if x is greater than 0, that is if x is positive, fx equal to 0 when x equal to 0, fx equal to minus x when x less than 0, that is when x is negative. Solution: right hand limit which determine this portion of this function. So we write limit of fx when x tends to 0 from positive side is equal to limit of x when x tends to 0 from positive side is equal to 0. Left hand limit which determined by this portion of function, that is fx is equal to minus x when x less than 0. Here limit of fx when x tends to 0 from negative side is equal to limit of minus x when x tends to 0 from negative side equal to 0. So condition number 1, limit of fx from positive side is equal to limit of fx from negative side equal to limit of fx when x tends to 0 is 0, exist and finish. So limit value is exist. So value of the function at x equal to 0 is f0 equal to 0, that is also exist and finite. So condition number 3, which is indicated by this. So condition number 3 is limit value of the function is equal to the functional value when x tends to 0 or at x equal to 0 and the value is found is 0. So limit value and functional value both are same. So this function is called continuous at point x is equal to 0. So this is about the concept of continuity of a function, and this is how we can calculate, we can prove or we can identify a continuous function, and this is how we can prove the continuity of a function. Thank you.